So, Black Think Tank, talk to us about it. How'd you come up with it? What are you all currently working on? What's the future? I want to know more.
Okay, so like I mentioned, man, try to create a space. Some stats just give you small. Like I'm here. When I moved to Ghana, I'm 33 years old. For people that's not retired, the failure rate is like 90% to make this move, 85, 90%. And I think it's more, right? And so when I got here in 2016, the friends I had in 2016, 2017, they're gone by 2018. In 2018, those new friends are gone by 2020. So it was so hard for people to figure out how to sustain themselves here. So I want to create a space. Again, we have think tanks in America. We got impact hubs. We got these, Stanford has it, Silicon Valley has it. Everybody has these think tanks where you just go in and think and tap into your genius. So I want to create a space because moving to Ghana is tough. You're not a citizen here. Yeah, I'm a citizen now, but when you get here, you're not a citizen. There's no jobs here. If you're not working for the United Nations or the embassy, there's no job. You can just walk up and fill out an application. So you have to wear a lot of hats. You can't, and that's sad. It shouldn't be like that, but it is. And a lot of people don't figure out how to sustain themselves. So when you see the Black American community, you watch YouTube or whatever, you may see somebody move. They don't last 2 years. Most of this community are retired people who get 401k, pension, or Social Security. That's the majority of our community. So for me, I wanted to reach out to my generation because I know that's still the spirit. I can't, when you're dealing with Pan-Africanism, you want the energy. You want the elders for wisdom. But you need my generation and before me for the energy, the spirit. But if they can't stay and they don't know how they're going to eat or how they're going to live, how can I combat that as well and get them to stay here? And so since I figured it out, I want to help others, and that's part of the NGO. That's why I said it's for free. Like, that's why I want them to launch their projects or launch their content. They do YouTube shows here. People did book signings here. We had health clinics. Man, we had a lady doing an ultrasound on my couch for women who can't afford ultrasounds. It's just so much dope stuff happening in space. And my job is to create the space. I'm not the person that's going to tell you what to do. I don't create the rules. But whatever I can do for diasporans to help them make this transition here, especially my generation, I want to have that available. So that's what this space is, man. It's a think tank. It's an underground railroad. It's a hub for our people.
Yeah. Steve, what's some of the biggest adjustments somebody in the diaspora has to make when making that move?
Yes, oh man. It's, to me, I think the biggest adjustment, the mistake we make is I think you can't plan for this. And that's crazy to say, right? People have plans. Like, somebody right now outside your studio, like, I'm going to go to Ghana and open up a rib joint. When you get here, nobody ain't eating ribs, and so, or they never had a restaurant there. So, I think people come and they think, okay, the way I'm going to sustain myself is I'm going to create money. Like you said, the bag, or I'm going to do this. Instead of, I think what people should do is first declutter their mind. You're leaving America, hustle culture. You clutter. The girl you date want everything. You want shit. Everybody materialistic. You don't know where you're going. You got bills everywhere, card notes, insurance. You hustling, you're grinding, you're throwing money. It's all love. But you get to Ghana, you got to find yourself. So I tell people when they come, even in visits, I tell them, give yourself 1 year. When I first came here, man, my rent was $75 a month. You pay the rent up front for a year. Now, like you said, concept of no bills, come to Africa, you get a year. Once you pay your rent, you get a year to really sit down and just think. Listen to your gut feeling. We call it, what I like to call it here is reconnect to your primal curiosity. What they stripped of you when you went to school, when you went to chase the titles. Strip all of that and get back to what do you really love? What would make you wake up every day with passion? Tap into that and then create that from scratch in Ghana. Again, it's 10, 20 ways to come to Ghana. But I think that adjustment is always overskipped for a lot of people. That's why the percentages are so big. They're trying to find a way to make money when they should find a way to do what they love to do. And I think that is the biggest adjustment. The second thing is they speak English here. The parties are cool. The girls are cool. The exchange rate is cool. The adjustment isn't that bad because it's a peaceful country. Just this past year, Ghana was voted #2 most peaceful country in Africa out of 54 countries. And so you get a feeling of this love. You get a feeling of I'm home, but don't lose your defense. People come over here and they think they put their guards down. And the people around you still look at you like you rich. So they trying to get at you. Check your prices. Be careful who you around. These people will try to trick you. I don't think when they say a second peaceful country, they don't count scamming and selling fake land. They don't count that shit. I don't know why. But they some things they didn't put in the register on that one. But that stuff still happens in Ghana. Ghanaians will rob you with a smile. Nigerians rob you with a gun. So you got to know where you at. Don't lose your deepest. I'm from Chicago. I seen girls come over here and get engaged in 3 weeks. I seen the high school you went to. All them gang territories you just went past, and you said no for 18 years. You come to Ghana and get engaged in 3 weeks to a waiter. Like, I don't get it. And, and they lose their defense because of the lack of healing. So I would tell them, do the healing first, man. And be real with yourself. Don't front for social media. Take your time and find yourself before you get here.